Former Housing Minister Kenneth Russell has defended the project proposal for Grand Bahama, which led to the conflict with the Prime Minister and ultimately ended his tenure in cabinet. Russell told our Clint Watson during an interview taped earlier this week that despite what's been suggested, he never breached cabinet privacy policies. Here's the final in a three-part report on Russell's side of this controversial story.
Again, it's a joke, man, to this.
The project at the center of the controversy surrounding Kenneth Russell's firing from the cabinet was a touristic development designed to be the size of mega resorts like Kerzner and Bahamar, this time in East Grand Bahama.
The employment for the hotel owner alone would have been 6,500 persons. That had nothing to do with retail stores, that had nothing to do with cruise port, supposed to have been there, nothing to do with the other amenities that was there. This is just his employees. It would have been 6,500. So we've been looking at about 8,000 persons associated with working at this place on a 24-hour basis. And that would have taken up all the slack in Grand Bahama for the next 20 years.
Russell says what sets the project apart from Bahamar, now under development, is it was starting from the ground up.
Remember, Bahama is 1.5, right? Billion. Bahama got to knock down how many buildings, how many hotels, how many, okay? This is 1.5 virgin land.
We asked Russell why, in his opinion, was a project not approved.
I have no idea why. We discussed it, and the Prime Minister mentioned, I think you got to ask him. The Prime Minister mentioned it the other day, yes, in Grand Bahama. The government decided that it wasn't a viable project and it was rejected. But I thought that we could look at the problems the project had for rejection and try to get them to correct those problems and come back.
Russell doesn't feel the project will have a second chance to come back to the table.
I doubt if the FNM come back that they will revive this project.
Is this the Sharp Rock investment?
Yes, the Sharp Rock. However, they had requested, because the port will not sell them the kind of property they want to go up East End, where there's more property than Dog. In a location that is similar to Sharp Rock. It's called Blackwood Point.
Now, Russell, the former housing minister, was fired by Prime Minister Hubert Ingraham on December 9th for breaching cabinet policy and reportedly disclosing confidential information. The 58-year-old Grand Bahamian maintains he did not.
I told him I didn't breach cabinet policy either. I told him that the gentleman who he claimed I gave information to was present every time these people come to Freeport and they asked to meet with me. He was with me. Okay? And Senator Pintard could testify that, because Senator Pintard, I introduced him to these people one time ago, and Mr. Pender was right there. I introduced him to Senator Pintard. So whatever discussion took place, okay, and whatever was said in front of Mr. Pender. Therefore, but if the Prime Minister take that to mean that I give Mr. Pender information, then so be it. But my conscience is clear that I haven't done so.
There's been a lot that's been reported, said, and implied. However, Russell maintains that he's willing to resolve and reconcile this issue with a man he once called friend. Clint Watson, ZNS News.